What's up guys, welcome back to another video. Today we will be simulating some things on our planet Earth. From adding water, making the sea levels rise, right to destroying the planet. So let's do this. Let's start with adding some material. Of course we would want to add water. What the hell? So apparently water. Okay. That's a bit interesting. Water can destroy Earth. Apparently. That's a bit weird. Maybe that's a bug. Oh well, I guess we won't be doing that. That was a bit interesting, wasn't it? That was a bit different. I was expecting water level to rise, not that. Oh well, I guess we'll skip that. Actually I know where exactly I want to hit. I want a moon to hit around this area. This is as far away as we can get to my hometown, so I want to slow down the simulation so we can see it nicely. You can actually, I like how you can make it pause on impact. It is very observant. In fact, I'll glide. Pause. Look at that. Look at that. That is amazing. Look at Earth. We can see that fire has started. Fragments as big as 153 kilometers wide. That is a asteroid that can destroy its Earth in itself. Let's keep playing. Whoa. Look at that big chunk. That there is the biggest asteroid I would have seen. In fact, it's 8% of the moon that's launched back out. That is amazing. And it's going to impact the Earth again somewhere else, which is going to make things a bit more interesting. Not interesting as I thought. It landed in the magma. It looks like particles are moving through. The US, I would say, is destroyed from all the radiation. Here in New Zealand, I am dead. I'm sorry. That actually quite failed. I struck over here to see what would happen over there. But obviously, I have died. Probably my uncle would have survived for now. Places that would survive this would probably... It's actually quite interesting. I was expecting the temperature to get to like 1,000 degrees. Let's see what happens after months or years. So as we can see, our Earth is burnt out. However, the pack didn't actually make a big deal to Africa, actually. It didn't really destroy Africa. But it has put us off our old axis. So let's see what's actually... Oh, look at that. If anything, the United States of America was quite impacted. That would be a new super volcano. Oh, yeah. So it did impact Africa quite hard, as we can see. Most of Africa is actually, in Europe actually, was killed by this huge moon collision. How's my home country in New Zealand going? Oh, interesting. New Zealand was completely wiped out along with Australia. Oh no, there's Australia. I would have been right there. Right around here. And obviously, we died. Unless we didn't. Let's have a look. I like the new spin, it looks pretty cool. It's a doozy. There you go, guys. Hawaii. Look at that. We would... Oh no, there's some remnants right there. But I'm definitely dead. I would have been around here. As for Australia, actually... Interesting. I'm interested in this crater. What caused that crater? I think it may have been the part of the moon that came back. I still can't believe 8% of the moon actually flew back out of the crater. That was actually quite interesting. So since we have destroyed the Earth pretty much, from probably life could have came back, temperature dropped a bit, we probably would have seen some more ice and probably a little ice age or something. I want to do something a bit different. Let's make the Earth collide with Earth, eh? Oh, too close, too close. We want the approach. That was way too close. Here we are. Oh, too fast. Here we go. So, probably straight away we will go, oh my god, it's another Earth, oh, we're saved. Oh crap, it's not gonna stop. I'd probably go like nighttime. What is, oh right. And as we can see, light. There goes Earth. Look at that, it's impacted the other side of the world straight away. It's penetrated it, it's penetrated it. It's amazing. This fragment here. In fact, look at that. That looks amazing. It just plasma everywhere. The water's just, the crust is turning to plasma. I'm actually quite surprised that the temperature has gone up quite fast. Earth is actually losing its density. It's actually quite interesting. So it seems like this Earth is actually swallowing what used to be our Earth. And here's a fragment the size of the moon, so maybe we'll see a simulation of the moon hitting the Earth again, or maybe a new tidal force. Oh, it would be interesting if those two collided actually. But no, they're going to collide on the Earth, bringing with it some more impact. And as we can see actually, I have died on this planet as well. Oh wait, this is New Zealand. Yep, I'm on the right of the verge. And as we can see, in the core of the Earth is some iron that is heated and is being swallowed by the other iron. So somehow, both Earths, well, one Earth, survived the impact. That's actually quite interesting. How does it look after? Oh god, the world looks munted. It is still 68 degrees. Let's see what happens when it drops back down to our usual. I think it... Okay, so we've got a new temperature of average of 48 degrees Celsius. Where are we in our orbit? Are we closer or... We're definitely closer, look at that guys. We are definitely quite closer, because we're just out of the habitable zone. However, life on Earth could actually sustain 40-degree heat if humans somehow got off the original Earth first. And we could have gone, hey, oh shit, look at that. New Zealand actually survived. My country actually survived. And yeah, it's just, waters can be sustained, but no ice. So we would see hurricanes probably daily. I wonder what would happen over time. Would we cool down? Yes. No. Actually, yeah, we're back into habitable zone by the looks of it. So we somehow got back into the habitable zone because we were quite close to Venus. But at times, we do get quite close to Venus, which could pull gravitational forces. We are 3% bigger than what we used to be. But again, I want to destroy the Earth completely. So let's launch something else into it. I'm not going to do a sun because that would just swallow it and would be done for. No, neither Jupiter. Let's do another moon, but for velocity, let's go 500 kilometers a second. You guys ready for this? Oh, I forgot to slow it down, but oh, it's not too bad. Okay, so it looks like we might survive that again. We can do 2 more moons. Bam, bam, bam. Okay, we are done here. I think we just destroyed the Earth completely. We can see that our atmosphere is just gone. In fact, I think we vaporized the Earth. But it looks so pretty. It just, you probably would have forgot it was a planet, I think he would have gone, hey, there's the sun. What's with the sun? What is with the sun? But will all the fragments, is there nothing left at all? Or was it just gas? I'm actually quite. Let's see how big. So it is a very small mass. It's nothing near the moon. We've destroyed Earth completely. That's what we wanted. What happens over time is Earth is completely vaporized into nothing but gases. I mean, look, you can actually see what used to be the sun. The Earth with this atmosphere. So there's an atmosphere that's just floating around by itself, basically. It's quite interesting to see. But is it orbiting anything? No, it ends up actually vaporizing away. So we destroyed the Earth. Now let's try something a bit different and destroy Mars. What are we going to destroy Mars with? Well, I know what we can do. We can either go power explode, but I want to launch something so we can get some nice action into it. So I'm going to go with the Earth, but I'm going to go a very slow speed of only 5 kilometers a second, which is actually quite fast. Oh, it's the moon. It's all good. Okay, so if we pause. Now, by the looks of this fragment, it's probably 20% of the moon now. So if we change that to the moon, yeah, 28%. That's actually quite a big fragment again. Is there any other big fragments? We can see some gases. This gas fragment is actually bigger than that fragment. It could. If one of those fragments actually gathered that atmosphere around that one of these fragments from the gases from Mars, it could sustain life because. But look, they're all coming back crashing down. We can actually see ice. That's actually quite interesting. So what happens a few years later? Well, Earth years later. Heaps of craters, that's all. Heaps of craters. I wouldn't be surprised. Oh, this is actually quite interesting. We can see little patches of water and that under the surface. Is that water? Let's have a look. Okay, so it's not water, but what Mars look like? Oh my god. With the least amount of water possible. Oh my god, that would look freaky. But what would happen if we impacted another Mars? Let's do a 1 kilometer a second. Because that would not be very fast. And it wouldn't create much kinetic energy. So basically the ice melts, I'm guessing. The ice doesn't actually melt. Is this a bug? By the looks of it, since there's not much kinetic energy at all, the temperature's still dropping. That is freaky, actually. Oh my god. Guys. Did you see that? That was water on Mars. Oh my god. I think we've knocked Mars out of its normal orbit. But I've got a challenge. What would it... Oh, it's not too far out of orbit. I feel like we could drag it back, actually. So I'm going to go ahead and go edit. And we're going to drag Mars over to where Earth used to be. And see what happens. So let's go ahead, speed it up. Whee! Oh my god. Mars with water. We made it happen, guys. Look at this. Oh my god. Literally, lakes of water, and then just this big splash ocean, along with these round countries. It's actually pretty interesting. And look at this. It looks so similar to the pole. Actually, I wonder if we can turn on climate. Climate. See what kind of ice it can get. Let's completely got around ice. Holy shit, it's actually created quite a bit of ice on the north, but not much on the south. This would be interesting to live on. I mean, as we can see, for some reason, our temperatures dropped right back down to 1 degree Celsius, but that's because Mars doesn't actually have a great atmosphere. It is possible we can edit that to match the Earth's, but I don't really want to. So if we go Earth, see, it's got nothing like Earth. But if we were to turn it like Earth, look at the temperature straight away. That is fucking scary as shit. It just went to 7,000 degrees. What happened? I have no idea. But I think we may have just destroyed Mars, guys. But what happened? I think it's because it's so small. And now it's vaporizing. Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh my god, I destroyed Mars. It's now like a moon. What? I don't understand. What did I do? Is it the size of the bloody country or planet, whatever you would want to call it, if we lived there? I mean, it's still livable, I guess. We could, like, build oxygen simulators. Oh well. Let's destroy the fucker, should we? With a moon. Of course, if the moon goes away... Whoa! Did you see that? That was freaky. I think it might, it's taking its orbit. Now what happens if I launch heaps of moons into the moon? Okay, now I'm curious. What would happen if I set it so we chuck a moon at 10,000 to the sun? Whoa, that would be amazing to see. Well, of course we wouldn't see it. We'd just see maybe a bit of a brighter light. But what happens if I launch 2 Earths like that? Does it get really warm? Okay, I guess it's because I launched a oxygen planet. It turns blue. Would it stay blue? Interesting enough, the sun is